Hey y'all. All right, so hopefully this is gonna work out. I'm not real sure, but we're gonna do a quick functions review and talk about our domains. Our domain, excuse me, is all of our x's. So if we're looking at this set of ordered pairs, they're the ones that I've underlined with that straight underline, if you can see that, okay? So those are my x's. So domain is my x. It's what comes first in the ordered pairs. X comes before y in the alphabet, so it comes before y in my ordered pairs. And then my second set would be my range, which would be the second number in my ordered pair. So those that are underlined with the squiggly line, okay? So if I want to determine what my range is, let's do domain first. My domain is all of my x's. So all of these that I've underlined, okay? I'm going to set them off to the side because I'm going to go back in and put them in numerical order. So I've got 0, or let's start from the right. Sorry, guys. I've got 3, 2, 4, 0. All right, so 3, 2, 4, and 0. And I want to put them in numerical order. So I'm going to come down here and 0, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. I've determined my domain. Now I'm going to do the same thing for my range. So I've got 4, 0, 7, and 3. So 4, 0, 7, 3. And I want to take these 4 points and put them in here in numerical order. So 0, 3, 4, 7. Okay, so that is my quick review for domain and range. Domain is all your x's, range is all your y's. X comes first in my ordered pair and y comes second, and then we put them in numerical order. Okay, so there is review board number 1. Review board number 2 is determining whether or not something is a function and why is it a function. So for every x, there is only one y. So this is the super important part that we need to remember, okay? So if I'm looking at this set of ordered pairs down here, I've got 3 and then 4 for my y, 2, 0 for my y, 1 and 6, 3 and 5. Well, I've said 3 twice, so I need to look and see what my y's are to see if they match up or if they don't. So if I've got 4 and 5, they're not going to match up. So that x has 2 different y's, so it is not a function, okay? It's not a function. So why is it not a function? Because, whoops. If I could write today, that would be great. X's repeat. Okay? And nobody wants their x's to repeat. Right. All right. So now I'm going to use a straight edge, and this just happens to be an eyeshadow brush, so don't judge. But I can do the vertical line test to determine if my points on my graph are going to be a function or not. And I'm going to take a straight edge, pencil, ruler, eyebrow brush, eyeliner, whatever. And I'm just going to start it to the left, and I'm going to move it to the right. And I'm so far so good, but oh, wait, nope, not anymore, because these 2 points create a straight line. They hit the vertical line at the same time. So that means that they have the same x but different y. So they are not, if I left that there, that would not be a function. But now that I've erased it, if I take my vertical line and I move it across, it never touches 2 points at the same time again. Do you see that? So then if it looks like this, then it is a function and we're good to go. Okay? There's one more thing I want to do when we talk about tables. And a functions table is just that x and y again. And I'm going to leave this on here. And we're going to use the data points from our first board to create that x and y table. Okay? So here are my data points, or my ordered pairs rather. Here is my first table. So I'm going to have X and Y, okay? And then I'm just going to go through and do just like I did before with my domain. I don't need to put these in order for this particularly, but so I'm just going to write 3, 2, 1, and 3. And then I'm going to match them up with their Y's. So 4, 0, 6, and 5, okay? So looking at this table, I can see that my 3 repeats and that it goes to 2 different Y's. And again, we don't want that. So, whoops. So if I took this 3 out and I was to draw signs, or lines, not signs, I would go to 3, and I would go to 5, and then 2 and 1. And because that 3 is split, it's not a function. So I think that's it. I know this is kind of a rushed, quick review for functions. If you have any questions, let me know. The notes are at the top of the paper. And I think you should be good to go. I'm trying to think if I can remember anything else. I don't think so. If you guys need anything, email me. We can set up a Zoom session with the permission of your parent. Or if you just have a quick question on a particular problem, then send me the problem and then I can do a quick video or just walk you through it via email or something. Okay? Let me know. Bye.